And we're live. Welcome to the Adam Friedland Show. This is the podcast. As you can tell, I'm not in my suit. This is a more casual, after dark version of the talk show. I'm joined now with our guest, Jordan Jensen.
Hello.
Friend of the show. So this is the way it's going to be working, folks. Just an update on the state of the program. But what's happening is we will be releasing these episodes henceforth on Wednesday. They will be released video and then on an RSS feed audio. And then starting this Monday, the talk show resumes. This month we've been working on a lot of shit in the studio, and I think we are pretty much done. Is that right, Dave? Sir. Is that right, Nick?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Dave seems to have the answer.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It has been a holding period. I understand that people are frustrated. We have had our own frustrations, but the regular talk show and podcast this Wednesday, it will be commencing henceforth at a regular schedule. So that is answering any questions that anyone may have. But now,
I want to tell people if they're listening to this.
Yes.
And it sounds bad because we're using
Labs.
Yes. If you want to watch the show on YouTube, it'll sound just as bad, but there's a visual element.
Yeah, you can lip read.
Yeah. Well, they can watch the show now.
Yeah.
Which people have been waiting for.
Yes.
Yeah.
And perhaps it'll make me more likable to our audience.
If been on YouTube.
What?
I thought it's been on YouTube. It hasn't.
What?
I don't know. I guess.
Dave, your phone is ringing.
That's your phone.
No, it's not. Oh.
Oh, it's mine about the lights.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah. Wait, there's more light stuff to figure out.
The LED strips on these we need a higher wattage.
Mm-hmm.
But after that, we are ready to go.
You want to plug your dates real quick?
Oh, smart.
Yeah.
I will be in Philadelphia and Helium this weekend and next weekend at the Improv in Pittsburgh. And afterwards, I will say which is a better city. So you guys better suck up to me, and then I'll definitively rule on which is the best major city in Pennsylvania. What's your opinion, Nick?
I will be in Salt Lake City in Utah at, I don't know, something like Wise Guys.
It's a Mormon mafia.
January 26th through the 28th.
Uh-huh.
The plane ticket was very expensive, so please come out. Are you shocked by that?
Yeah.
Do you have dates you want to plug?
Yeah.
Figure
This
we'd get
comes
them
out
out of the way.
Wednesday.
Tomorrow, yeah.
Tomorrow. Unfortunately, I'm at Uncle Vinny's on Friday. I don't even want to talk about that.
Uncle Vinny. Vinny already sounds like a pedophile.
Listen, it's a mistake that I'm doing it.
What's Uncle Vinny's?
It's where that girl got the beer thrown at her.
Ariel?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Elias.
Oh, yeah.
Was that in Jersey?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, it has to be. It's called Uncle Vinny's.
Yes. It's in Jersey. Don't throw beer at me.
Okay.
Don't. And then I'm going to be at Hilarity's, favorite club of all time, the 3rd and 4th. And then after that, I'm going to be at Laugh Boston the 9th, 10th, and 11th. And
well, we're not really doing
okay,
full calendar.
Yeah,
Yeah. What are you going to do the rest of your year? You're a fucking guest.
That's it.
We humbly plugged 1 or 2 dates.
Please come to Hilarity's because it's a last-minute booking. Please come out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Little
Cleveland.
Dynamite.
It was once a great city.
One time, the last time I was at Hilarity's, a big Cumtown fan, Justin, came out and saw me, drove a lot of hours. Was really scared to meet him because they were like, this creepy stalker guy's here. Came out, tiny little boy, little stick and poke tattoos, adorable. Could have broken him in half. What a sweetie.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Did he have a backpack with him?
He did.
You know he had a gun in there, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Those guys, anytime you meet those guys, they're like, oh, this guy was real nice. And then you remember he had a backpack on.
There was a briefcase guy at Funny Moms.
Yeah.
And the entire audience went like this.
Yeah.
And then he pulled out vintage pornography that he wanted that he wanted to give Stavros, who had not been on the show for 2 months.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
But you had the one guy give you the script when I was there. I remember that guy.
Yes, and then we read it on stage.
Yeah.
It was a tragedy, that script. Not in terms of the
content, but of the quality.
The quality, yeah.
That was a sweet man, though.
Very nice guy.
Did it have a nice ending? How did it end again?
I don't remember.
I should pull up this guy. I won't do it, but this guy has an entire book that he writes to me about you.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
He wrote a book about Nick.
And then Nick does this, and then he poops his pants, and you and Adam have to go and save him from the you know.
Me and Jordan
But
have
it's
to
pages,
save you?
it's pages, it's pages.
Well,
Yeah.
this I gotta hear.
Yeah,
We're
the
all on
the
a
So I'm
worst guy we
the
ever
hero?
met was this guy in Australia.
Yeah, the
This
New Zealand guy.
I hate
yeah.
Australians. I'm sick of them being
No,
in
this
the
guy
Well,
was
he
a
was
New
New
Zealand
Zealand,
guy.
yeah.
Hopefully, he's been killed by coronavirus.
One could only hope. Yeah, he was
But-
the worst.
Yeah, he wrote some massive thing. He's like, you have to rate it.
He
like,
presented,
we're not
but he
reading
was
it.
like being an asshole about it. He was
Yeah.
like, "Yeah, you probably saw my post on the Reddit. It got 11 upvotes. It's the Cumtown fan fiction."
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, "No, I didn't see it." And then I think he told Nick afterwards that he left a child at home to be there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, that's
but
a
he was
plus.
really blowing it.
Yeah.
Maybe his child died. That saved a life.
Yeah, that'd
Yeah.
be good to find that out.
Yeah.
So first on the docket today, Avatar 2. Did you see it?
I did not see it. I have not seen it. I also haven't seen The Whale.
The Whale was not.
I heard it was dog shit.
Yeah,
I heard it was bad, but Brendan was good.
They should have spent more money on suits. Like he should have gotten fatter throughout, because it's only like 2 days in this guy's life. But I think you should see him get fatter and fatter.
Yeah, that'd be a good bit.
Over the course of 2 days?
Yeah.
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 Like more cartoonish, kind of.
It sucks that it was bad. I feel like everybody was so hopeful because I think everybody found out that he stopped doing movies because he was like sexually molested.
Yeah.
He was sexually molested.
He got fingered by an agent or something.
Yeah, he got fingered and he was like tried to say something about it to like his therapist or somebody. And they were like, "You'll never work in this town again."
No one.
So I think we were all hopeful that this would be his comeback after what's the movie he made? Dog Bone?
The Mummy.
Encino Man.
The
Dog
Mummy.
Dog Bone? Remember that one? Bone?
Bone Dog.
Bone.
Ghost Dog.
Remember the one he was in called Bone Monkey? Monkey Bone?
Monkey Bone.
What's Monkey Bone?
You guys.
Yeah.
Real weird. Like Little Nicky, but
He
with
goes
Brendan
to hell.
Fraser.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
Yes, really fucked
Yeah.
this up.
I
We
don't
shouldn't have been
really
watching this.
remember it, but it was on HBO during the day all the time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
quite odd. I
Like
tried to watch
HBO
Face Off the
3.
other day.
You tried to watch it?
I tried to, but I was with Nellie.
Uh-huh.
Attention span very low.
Well,
Yeah,
what
she's
happened
a
there,
lesbian.
he
She
made
doesn't
one like
understand great art like that about being a
bad-
man.
That's true.
bad career move. I think he like turned down. What is it? What's the safari movie or the jungle movie?
Jumanji.
No, it's like Adventure to the fucking center of the fucking.
You mean like National? No.
No, there's a movie. He was in the first one, and then he turned down the sequel, and then they got The Rock to do it instead.
Oh, yes. Black Adam.
No, it's like
Oh.
the journey to the center of Africa or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wakanda.
Wakanda.
yeah. I recently went to the center of Africa, the heart of darkness.
Did you? How did you go? South Africa?
It was great. It was great.
Really? Was it?
I learned a lot about myself.
Was it sunny?
Yeah, it was summer.
It was summer there.
No, yeah, it was good. I saw my grandma, and my grandma was being a little bit of a bee to, behind my girlfriend's back.
Really? She
A
doesn't
little
like
bit.
Maya?
She was saying stuff where I was like, "Damn, you're going hard right now."
Like what?
She was like,
What girl don't
she was
know
like,
shit?
she was like, "Tell me, is she physically active?" I was like, "Yeah, she's really athletic."
She thinks she's a veal girl, doesn't she? Little vealy.
What's Veely?
You know, like a veal cow, how they trap them in a cage? And
Oh.
they don't let them move so their meat's all tender?
I
Well,
thought
I'm
veal
not-
was a different type. I thought that was a
It's a
lamb.
baby cow, and they don't let them move so they stay all tender.
So it's
It's like him a little.
Mm-hmm.
oh, it's like a feeder fetish kind of thing.
No.
Well, she thinks I'm locking my girlfriend in a cage and feeding her.
She thinks your girlfriend's
No,
fat?
no.
Oh.
She said, "Is your girlfriend physically active?" And I said, "Yeah, she grew up playing sports and she's very athletic. She goes to the gym." And then she said, "Well, I think she might have weight issues later on in life
Because of her tig old bitties.
because she has big breasts."
I totally get it. You have to be, if you have the tig old bitties,
That's
that
very,
usually,
that's very.
Well, you can't see yourself getting fatter underneath them.
Yeah.
You can't?
Well, no, if your stomach's
Yes.
coming out here until it crosses the disgusting threshold.
She's
Oh
very
my God,
fit.
the shock when it happens, though. Could you imagine
Yeah.
when you
They're
first
like,
see the tummy?
What
and you're like,
the fuck? Yeah.
Yeah.
She's very fit, and so.
Well, when women have big naturals, you know that their mother has big naturals, and then they're resting. They need to build themselves a shelf of fat to rest on over the time.
I always said,
Do you remember bus drivers used to have like that?
Yes.
I had this one lady who drive literally with her breasts.
Yes.
She'd drive us to school.
Hook them under. Yeah.
And ladies that work at McDonald's would have those too a lot of the time.
I don't think I've been into a McDonald's in 10 years.
I was saying,
I
I
go
always
once
said
a
that
week.
now that we have the mRNA, that with the next move should either be we take tits away from women,
Yeah.
That only men have breasts and women get nothing.
Yeah, we don't deserve them anymore.
Or we move them to a woman's back,
Yes.
right?
So doggy, so you can see them while you're doing doggy.
Or you can just see them all the time. You can stare at them and the woman has no idea.
Yeah.
And that solves 90% of this Me Too stuff right out of the gate.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, you're right.
She doesn't
Put
even know.
vaginas in the back too.
Yeah.
You
You know what, another thing I noticed the other day, I was thinking about this.
You
This-
noticed in your brain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, I was thinking about it
Okay.
in society. I noticed.
You observe.
Feet guys are never getting Me Too'd.
Right.
There's not been a single story about a feet guy that's like a rapist. You know, like there's not been one actress that was
there
like,
hasn't been like.
yeah, I woke up and he was taking pictures of my feet. It never happens.
Yeah.
At all. And it's like, I don't think that community really gets as much credit for being filled with, heroes. Every other community.
Heroes is in the people who deal with the fact that they're waking up with their foot in somebody's mouth?
No.
Or the heroes that are
well,
the
they're
foot
not just not
rapists?
raped. They're very respectful people.
There is that website where they like the Ian's on it and stuff where they find, like if you've ever been barefoot.
Wiki
I'm sure
Oh,
you know.
really?
Oh yeah, okay,
Yeah.
yeah. There
Yeah.
it is.
Oh, yes.
Yes. Wiki
Yeah.
feet.
I hate feet very much.
When you said Ian's on it, I thought you meant Ian is like a participant.
That he probably is.
moderator.
So
Yeah,
he is the
yeah.
one who showed it to me.
Yeah. Because that's how you can tell if it's a girl or a guy.
Yeah.
One time, a lady that was babysitting put my feet in her mouth when I was little, and I had a panic attack, and now I don't like feet.
Oh, so you were.
I don't think that's
So
molestation.
you're doing the first Me Too. This is the
but
first foot Me
hold
Too.
on, but it was a woman, so
So it's hot.
But-
yeah. No, well, no, I mean, so it doesn't count.
So it
But
doesn't
she was a
count.
big fat lady,
Yeah.
big fat older lady. That's not a woman.
Big tits.
Big tits.
Yeah.
Big tits.
Well, that's what happens. Your stomach outgrows your tits. You
Yeah.
got to put kids' feet in your mouth.
You have to. What else are you gonna do?
Who's gonna fuck you?
Yeah. It's true.
I gotta get into children's feet.
Yeah. It
No,
does
no.
seem to be the only thing left.
Yeah, right.
At a certain point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That does make sense. You know, I found out a comedian has the fart thing where people fart. Mike Cannon.
The fart.
He likes
the
to fart.
fart
He likes
thing.
farts in the face. Isn't that crazy?
Is that true, or is he
That's
just
not
trying to
real.
start
That's
a
what
new podcast?
No,
no,
yeah,
no.
he's trying to.
I
He's
grilled
trying to
him.
make that his thing.
No, no.
that is so
Listen to me.
comedian.
He
That is
let
so
it slip.
that is so desperate.
He
No.
let it slip. He was like, "Oh, I would let her fart in my
This
face."
is what
And
comedians are getting into after the DSA.
Yes.
That's not a thing you can be
Oh,
anymore.
it's a sad time.
So it has to be farting or children's feet.
If Bernie won, no one would feel like
We
they had to
wouldn't
do
be
this.
here.
Right. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
think he's making up the fart thing?
No, people are just trying to find a new thing,
Yeah.
And now he has a catchphrase on stage. He'd be like, "Oh, she farted. Oh, she farting." Yeah. Be like, go see Mike Oshie farting Cannon this weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At Hilarities in
Who
Cleveland.
cut the cheese?
Yeah, that's more.
Just toward
T-shirts.
toward t-shirt.
Yeah.
The
Who
who cut
cut,
Yeah.
who cut the cheese?
Oh man, yeah. I mean, farting is very funny. Yeah. Also, just if that's your fetish, you can't appreciate how funny farting is. That's a sad
That's
life.
a good. You just get aroused.
That's a
every time
sad.
the most
You get
hilarious
horny.
Thing happens.
Nick farted in my face today. We both died of laughter.
Did you
really
really?
funny.
Yeah, he was
That's
like, I
good.
just want to check if these chips are good. And
I was bent
he bent over at a 90-degree angle. I was sitting looking at my phone, and I just ripped one right in the
his
nostrils.
face.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah,
I was just checking to see if the chips were stale.
yeah.
Mike Rowland likes to do a thing where he says, "I really have to tell you something, but I need you to be cool about it. Like seriously, don't." And I get so excited, and then he farts so loud, and it doesn't matter how many times a day he does it. I fall for it every single
It's
time.
very funny.
It's
I was laughing the other day, imagining a guy that like brags about like crop dusting people. He's like, yeah, I just crop dusted this whole table.
Yeah.
But he thinks it means shitting yourself while you walk past him.
Yeah.
So he just shits his pants while walking past people.
Check it out, guys.
He's like,
I just got
I just crop dusted this whole table. Dude.
Oh man, now that's rich.
Yeah,
That's good.
That is good.
I did a move the other day. I was telling Dave and Nick, but my girlfriend was bitching that her back was hurting because she has large breasts. So I had to give her a massage. But as a prank, I farted because I was she was laying on the bed, so I farted into her butt.
Oh yeah, a lot of farting into butts.
Yeah, that
happening in my
and
house
that
as well.
that really got me
Yeah.
really good. I was dying.
Yeah. I slept in Nellie's bed the other night, and I farted into her butt.
Really.
Yeah.
You guys slept ass to ass?
Well, she's
No,
a
they
lesbian,
they
so I'm always
scissor.
like, "Don't touch me." And at one point, she reached over and grazed my hair because she thought I was her girlfriend in her sleep, and I just just because I am so averse to it, in my sleep, stood up in rage, like like half asleep, went into the kitchen, ate a spoonful of Nutella with anxiety, and then went and slept on the couch.
I do that all the time. I wake up in the middle of the night, I'm fucking my cat. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were the cat I have sex with, and not my own cat.
That's, happens to the best of us.
Yeah.
The night I met your lesbian friend, she was telling me her relationship issues. And I was like,
they broke up.
I was like, pull up a pic of this chick.
She is
I was
hot.
like, what do you mean?
She's hot?
She was whack.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
Bad?
like, this girl sounds, but it's by the
She looks like a girl with a
standards.
dragon tattoo.
No, it's by the standards of their community. So it's like she was more the fella.
The manager of the coffee shop.
Yeah, Adam thinks that he can bond with my friend Nellie by being like, look at this girl's hot ass, when Nellie's like a femme lesbian. He's like, no, look at her naked
Have you noticed
butt.
at coffee
they're
shops,
lesbians,
the
they should be
newest
into that.
employee is always the rudest one?
What's that?
Yeah.
At coffee shops, they get a new employee, and they're always incredibly rude.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
should be frantic and afraid.
Yeah. No, they're always like, I've been making coffee for years.
He's
know what I
always
mean?
55.
No, it's always the same. It's always a coffee shop person.
No,
Just
I'm,
like a
sa-
billion
I'm
bad
thinking, I'm thinking
tattoos.
like a bartender that get fired from the gutter that's been making espresso in the back for years, and now he has to work as a barista.
Does the gutter have old people working there?
Yeah.
Really?
All the bartenders.
I kind of hate
sad
that
story.
place.
That place fucking sucks.
Yeah. Anytime I've been there for like 2 parties. Will Menaker's birthday
The
party.
bowling place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's like, what if Brooklyn had a bowling alley?
Yeah.
I've
You
had
know?
sex in the gutter bathroom. I think that's why I think it sucks.
Yeah.
But I think while I was having
yeah?
sex, I like heard another people having sex, and I was like, I need to change my life immediately.
Yeah,
Did the
yeah,
guy
yeah.
roll did he bowl a 300 before?
That's,
You fucked
that's the
him?
only way I fuck anybody.
No,
Dan.
it should be, like bowling alleys, you go out to the suburbs, you go to a bowling alley. There used to be
So
this place,
fun. Black guys with the gloves. What are we doing?
There used to be this place outside of Austin that was like a $5 all-you-can bowl.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then they had a happy
Pizza.
hour from 4 to 7 p.m.
You get
Yes.
pictures.
Yeah, we
Pictures
get
would be
pictures,
pictures.
and we'd leave. We'd spend $20 a head
Yeah.
total.
Birthday parties going on.
Yeah,
It's great.
But the gutter's like it's $200 just to walk in the door.
Yeah. When I was in Rosemont this weekend, I was telling you just now.
Yeah.
But like they have this like area. They're trying to make like an entertainment district like by the airport in Chicago. It's basically like just Orlando, Florida. But but it's just like I miss going to a place where like it's new and like it's not like a piece of shit. Like the gutter is like, oh, this is like grimy Brooklyn, and it's like no, it's like the places we went there were like nicer than anywhere we go here.
You know what I was thinking about doing? Taking a trip on the Queen Mary 2.
What's that?
It's the only ocean liner left in the world.
Wait, to London?
Yeah, you take it from Brooklyn to London.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Let's
it's,
go.
It's not like a cruise because there's no port stops. It's just 7 days at sea.
You don't get off?
No.
I get
No, but you
scared.
get to have dinner with the captain.
Yeah.
You go to the
It's the
captain's dinner.
Titanic, but
Yeah.
then
It's
there's
not a cruise ship.
no, it's not. I mean, they have all that. You can go see fucking Russell Peters or like a magic show, and then they have like line dancing.
Have
and
you ever
stuff.
been on a cruise ship?
No, never.
You get nauseous.
Really?
Yeah, because you can't see the outside, so when you're inside, it's just that was a great movie, Triangle of Sadness.
Yeah, I
You do
saw
get
Mm.
like that.
But I feel like that all the time, anyways.
Yeah, but I'm telling you.
I always
You feel like
You know what I
seasick?
mean?
yeah,
No,
nausea.
trains. I'm taking
I've,
trains
I have
now.
perpetual nausea all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's the vape. I think I
The
have
vape is killing
It's
us. We must
disgusting.
stop. I've
Vape
tried switching to
sickness.
Zins. It doesn't
My
do
pee
shit.
smells different.
Does
Yeah.
it?
I think
You
so.
smell your pee?
No, you
get
can
down and
smell it while you're pissing.
You vape and then you get down and smell the piss.
No, but you
You
can
can
smell it while you're pissing.
Mm.
You have to drink more water, I think.
No, it
Yeah.
could be clear, but I
You know,
smell a little
some men
vapey stuff.
pee sitting down. Adam lays all the way down to
Oh,
Yeah.
oh.
Yeah.
And
That's
I
what
do
you
like a fountain. It's like like I'm in
pee. He wedges
just
himself.
holds it.
He
Yeah, he
just
wedges
holds it.
himself
Yeah, yeah.
behind the bowl,
Yeah.
so he kind of hides back there.
I hate in movies
And he's
when
like,
people
"Don't look
barf
at
and
me."
Hold it.
And then he,
but I'm
Talking to no
alone.
one.
yeah, don't look at me. And he hides behind the toilet and wets himself.
Yeah.
He never, he never learned how to use a toilet.
Yeah, I have pee issues.
Yeah.
So what?
It's okay. It's all right.
I rewatched Airplane recently.
Yeah.
It actually holds up. I was like, this isn't gonna be funny.
It's
at
a lot
all.
of bits.
It's very funny.
A lot of
I
bits.
think that's the
yeah.
whole thing about Airplane is that it holds up. I think that's it. Even when it came out, people were like, 5 days later, this holds up. You know what I mean? It seems like something
Yeah,
that
yeah,
wouldn't.
yeah.
It's the movie that holds up.
Mhm.
Wedding Crashers.
Billy
Can't
Madison.
believe it. Holds up. Unbelievable.
Really?
Oh my God,
Unbelievable
yes.
film. Watch it.
Old School. I
Old
watched it
school.
recently.
Incredible. 40-Year-Old Virgin.
Unreal.
So funny.
Old school is so funny.
It's so good.
What are some other?
I realized I wipe standing up. Is that bad? Is that
What?
crazy?
No.
You piss standing up
honestly,
too?
No, but I stand up when I'm. My
I
friend
do,
goes
I
to
do
the
that
bathroom
too.
and
I don't
he
have
stood
I
up.
don't have the dexterity. Some people like do the
No, I
like
need-
hover move. I don't have. I'll fall.
No, I mean I'll sit down to pee, but then when I wipe, I am standing.
No, I stand up. I face the toilet, and then
And
I
you bow.
And then you shit.
Yeah, yeah. and then I
Japanese
shit, yeah.
style.
and then Adam wipes me from behind the bowl.
Oh, you shit like cool teacher style?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh, that's cool.
Oh.
You're like, let's rap.
yeah.
Yeah.
No,
What's going on
I take
at
the
home?
lid off the top and I put my hands in the water.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean
and
a magic
doggy-
eye on the wall. where you
Doggy
can
I
just
close
focus
my
on
eyes
it.
and doggy
Yeah.
paddle. Yeah.
Doggy paddle.
I use I get the water and I make my own bidet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a mess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like a vacation in the middle of the day.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's his special
It's his
place.
fits. Your own
Yeah.
personal fits.
Yeah, I thought about having all my organs replaced with machines. And it's like, then you wouldn't like breathe or eat or anything. And then it's like, well, what would you do with your asshole then? Because you could clean it out and then you could use it for whatever you wanted.
It would just be fucking, really.
Well, I wouldn't be gay. I would be a robot.
But you'd have no option. Otherwise, your asshole would be useless.
Storage. People could pay me to bring things through the airport.
Why
That's
wouldn't his
true.
asshole
No,
be
but they have a
wherever?
scanner. We would go like this, dude.
Yeah, but that doesn't get your asshole. They're never pulling anyone aside. And
It
they're
goes
like, "We're
in
gonna-"
your asshole.
No, it doesn't.
I told you I got my asshole checked at the Israel border with
Really?
Egypt. I think I said in the old pod.
Mm-hmm.
But I went to a casino in Egypt. I got drunk when I was 18, and then my my passport looked like I had long hair like this, but I looked like a lesbian, just like a
Okay.
brooding lesbian, like 13-year-old girl.
Okay.
Like I can't wait to get out of this town.
Very different than that.
Yeah.
Not anything like now.
No, I look like more mature than.
Oh, okay, okay.
I don't look this.
You don't look
You don't know what I look like.
Okay, okay.
I'm explaining it.
You're
But
just explaining.
you're saying that's what I look. But you
a
look
little
at-
bit. It just sounds like you.
That's not what I look like.
Okay, okay.
What was I saying? Oh yeah, so at the Israel border, they're like, "Is this This is
Asshole?
you?
Is this your asshole?
this is you?" And I'm like, "Yeah, it's me." And then they made me pull down my pants and bend over.
They said, "Is this you?" And that's
And
what
they
they said immediately after. Is this you?
Yeah, I was like, "That's me." It was just I had long hair when I was like 9th grade.
Wow. Just now when I went to Mexico, a dog sniffed our bag and was like, they were like, "Do you have drugs in the bag?" And my buddy was like, "No." And she was like, "Okay. Well, do you have food in there?" And he was like, "Yeah." I took out an empty container. She was like, "All right, you can go." We had so many drugs. But then the other couple that was with us, black couple, tore them apart. Asshole to ripped all their stuff out of their bag. No dog sniffed them. Just,
Who the Mexicans did?
Yeah.
Oh,
Can you believe it?
you know, it wasn't a dog. It was a large rat that they used in
Oh,
Mexico.
it did. Yeah.
That's what they.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
The rats are big
And smart.
down there. Where in Mexico were you?
Tulum. It was so bad. It was so bad.
Really?
Why? What was bad about it?
What's bad about it?
Because it was half like Ithacans like me, like it was half like hippie people who were like, well, yeah, sure, we'll do some Molly, but really we just want to sit around and play cards. And then the other half was like influencers with fake butts who were like playing Rage Cage.
So
You know
they
what I
already
mean?
got robot assholes now. So
Right.
that solves that. That answers that
Yeah,
question.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was the issue. Was that it was a,
What kind of influencers?
I don't even know what an influencer is, but that's what they
I
were.
think
Just,
they get free
Do
stuff.
they influence anybody? Why is it called that?
Huh?
What kind of influence do they have?
I voted for Bernie because of Hassan.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I thought he was so hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is
He
he an
influenced me.
influencer?
What?
Yeah, Hassan is definitely an influencer.
He's an influencer.
Okay, yes, then that is who was there, but female.
Slash influencer.
Yeah.
Influencer.
Yeah.
There were streamers there.
Yeah, a lot of them can influence you to masturbate. To the thought.
Yes.
Yeah.
There was like a Zayn, what's that girl?
Is that the
Z-Way
move now
type
with
girl?
this show? Is we keep sexually harassing Hassan until he complains about it?
Until he fucks us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think Hassan is hot? Do you guys really feel that way?
I mean, objectively.
In
he's
the way
very
straight men
handsome.
think other guys are hot. You know what I mean?
I find him
Not in like
so
a-
unattractive.
It's like in a mathematical way where you're like, yeah, that guy's hot.
You think Hassan with the spindly fingers that extend to the floor? You
I
think
don't know
with
what
the
his
s- with the-
fingers look
Which
like.
we're talking about different Hassans.
Which one are
You
you
don't
talking
know
about?
anyone other than people at the cellar.
Yeah, there's some comedian named Hassan you're talking about with freak
Who are-
fingers.
Wait,
Who
you
are-
think
who
we're
are you
talking
talking
about Hassan Minhaj?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, thank God. Who are you talking about? You have a
This
buddy?
Hassan Minhaj.
That's
Yeah.
who I thought you were saying.
You
I
remember
thought
that
we
clip
were
of
gonna lose our
Hassan?
relationship.
Remember that viral clip of him where he goes on Ellen? He's like, people haven't actually been saying my name wrong, and he's like, it's Hassan. And then he like corrects Ellen, and it was like, wow, watch this brave
Wow,
moment
and you
where-
know, weeks up to that, he was like, I'm
Oh,
gonna
people
do
were
it.
saying like Nicki Minaj.
Well, he was like, yeah, it's
People were
like it's
saying
not
how
Hassan,
he's-
it's Hassan.
Oh, his first name.
Yeah, his first name. Yeah, yeah.
Wait, yeah, it's this guy, this like streamer guy. I guess we talk about him every episode now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
What's his name? Can I look him?
Well, we're streamers now.
yeah, we're streamers.
Oh,
We
too.
have figured
yeah.
out this apparently we've did a test, but we can stream directly to YouTube. But
Live is scary. Doesn't live scare you?
yeah, I mean, even this is incredibly uncomfortable.
This is weird.
But the
Yeah.
live,
Yeah,
like
this is
Louis
weird.
doing a live stream from MSG in a week. That's like the
But
most
he's gonna be
terrifying.
doing stand-up though.
It doesn't matter.
It's not like he's
it's
just
still,
sitting.
What if? How do you not have the intrusive thought? Like, what if I just start fucking ripping people's eyeballs out? What if I just bite my tongue off right live?
But he's
you know what I mean?
doing it live at the stadium. There's like an audience there anyway.
I know, but I'm saying if you do a live show, say I do a live show at a club, if I lose my mind and go crazy, that's just one weekend out they don't book me again.
Mm-hmm.
If I do a live streaming thing to the world and I lose my mind, I mean that's just my nightmare. Even airplanes freak me out for that reason.
I just don't think it's that brave of Louis.
Wait, what do you
CK.
mean even airplanes?
Like airplanes, how they're like whatever, nobody go crazy. I'm always like I'm gonna need to be
Wait,
restrained.
would they say that? What do you mean? They say that on
Well, they don't say it, but you're not allowed to go crazy. It's not like subways where you can take a shit in a subway. It's like
Wait,
on
what
airplanes.
scares you?
You
That
can
you don't
shit
have the
on Spirit.
option to go crazy? Yeah, you can shit on Spirit.
Spirit Airlines, yeah, you can.
I don't
shit.
take Spirit. I take Delta.
They don't have a. If you go to the bathroom in Spirit, it's just a hole that leads to the air outside the plane.
It goes into the
It goes
pilot's
into the
mouth.
Spirit. Yeah.
There's the pilots on Spirit. They actually don't
Yeah.
get paid. They get paid in feces,
Yeah.
and they just eat shit from the passengers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Seems
But
like
you
a
got to
fair
do
deal.
your dues. You
Yeah.
gotta if you want to
Yeah.
work your way up.
Yeah.
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 I resisted putting the tray table up the other day, and a woman beat the shit out of me. Beat me. Can you believe
What?
it? I
Now
put the
she's
tray table
coming on
down.
our show
I
and
slept
lying.
it. I slept on it, and then she said, "Put your tray table up," and I didn't move, and she started hitting me.
Well, you shouldn't have been resisting.
But it was funny because there was a Hasidic Jew sitting right next to me, so she was elbowing him. He was trying to pray. I was laughing pretty hard.
Yeah,
But-
my goal is to get beaten up by airport security and dragged off the plane so I can scream, "I'm a Chinese doctor." While it's how can you do this to me? I'm a Chinese doctor.
Yeah.
While they beat me.
She doesn't know what your reference.
okay.
What are
Yeah.
you referencing?
There was
There's a
big-
Chinese doctor who got dragged off a plane.
Is it bad that I never know references?
You don't know anything.
I told you about the.
Wasn't it a shame they did that, and then his patients missed out on a week of being prescribed giant mushrooms and
And
a bag of packing peanuts?
Yeah,
or-
ground up rhino horn.
yeah,
Ginkgo biloba.
yeah, just different types of fake
Yeah, yeah.
dick pills.
Yeah.
I have a Chinese doctor, and he gives me any drug you could ever want. I can be like, just speed, and he's like, okay, how much?
Mm-hmm.
And
Then he writes the prescription. He gets a big paintbrush out.
yeah, yeah.
Just beautiful. His hair is spinning. Writing a prescription with a giant paintbrush.
They sell necklaces in my doctor's office, like little Chinese necklaces.
Uh-huh.
Really?
Yeah. And the
That's
other day I had to
sick.
get blood taken, and 3 of their little Chinese nurses had to hold me down. And I was, when you don't want your blood taken, if you're fainting, you go like this naturally. So I was whipping them off. It was like a Godzilla type thing happening.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It was crazy. One of them had the little dog, and then 2 seconds later, the dog was gone, and she was also a nurse. It was crazy. They got the blood taken.
So they take care of animals. You went to a vet.
No, well,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Who
Sounds like you
knows?
went to a Chinese
Necklaces.
vet.
There was a
Yeah.
dog. She had a facial mask on, so it's also like a spa place. But they give me
It was a
everything I want.
spa?
Well, she had this like facial mask on,
Uh-huh.
and then 2 seconds later, the
What
woman.
kind of mask? Like Scream?
No, like the thing that
Oh, COVID.
women put on their faces
like
at night.
like a facial, like cream.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, like a face mask. Yeah. Like a
but not
beauty
a
face
sleeping
mask.
mask. Beauty.
Yeah, I do those,
I know you do them.
what do you mean?
They look like they're working.
You look really beautiful.
My skin's been better recently.
Yeah, it looks really good.
You know what it is?
What?
I got a new dandruff shampoo.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Which one?
You had dandruff on your face?
I forget the brand. No, but it's connected.
Really?
It's related, yeah.
How?
Because I have the central column of my face is dry, and it's related to, it's like it's called, I
I
think,
think that it was the Chinese vet told him this.
Yeah.
actually I suffer from medical grade dandruff, and it's just, I'd appreciate it. If we
It
went-
goes all the way
I
down.
know there's a comedy show, but
It goes all the way down your nose
to my penis.
to all the way down to
Yeah.
You have penis dandruff?
the way you
My penis
licked
plates.
your lips after
I
you
have
said
plates.
that with rage and my penis.
Yeah, to my penis. Goes down to my penis.
Penis dandruff's a tough one.
Oh my god.
Has it happened?
Well, I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently.
But it's good for the police because you leave kind of like a Goldilocks trail of evidence
Yeah.
for sex crimes. Your flakes.
Yeah.
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 Crabs? You ever seen a crab?
I don't think that exists anymore.
I don't think it existed ever. Can I just
to,
say that?
You have to be like a
I
Donald
think it was
Duck
fleas.
style sailor
Yes.
to get crabs.
Ooh,
Yeah.
my buddy showed me a bump on his dick the other day, and it is not good. I lied.
Who was
But is
it?
it a
Your Chinese
crab?
doctor?
Huh? It was, yes.
Imagine he was
Yes
like,
to both.
he was like, so I checked your shit out. Could you check this out for me?
Yeah. Dude, well, I was like, I needed to get a pap smear, and I thought they were going to write me a script for a fucking, and all of a sudden he comes in, he's like, take off your clothes, the little Chinese doctor. And he was just inside of me, just moments later.
With what?
His full body?
Yeah.
No. Like
Oh,
Magic
really?
School Bus?
Yeah, totally.
Do you know? Have you seen the?
He's Jet Li and not Jet Li.
He's
who's
in there.
fucking Ocean's 12. Who's the Chinese
Oh,
guy?
he's
it's
amazing.
the other Jet Li, the
The oth-
flipping guy.
Yeah, the flip guy.
flippy
The
guy.
laser man.
Yeah,
that guy's
man.
amazing.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
I'd let him in my
That guy's-
vagina.
Have you seen the mini-me Vern Troyer sex tape?
No, I'd love to see it.
He crawls into the woman's vagina,
No, he doesn't.
and then she gives birth to him.
Remember the woman who sat on that big column? Remember the columns that stop people from running their cars into things, and a woman got it all the way in there?
What?
Who's
No.
that? No.
That was a video that.
That's the
That was a
stuff you
video.
know?
Well, I'm googling stuff. I'm looking stuff up.
What was the last thing you checked out on Wikipedia?
Listen, I'm having a lot of trouble with porn right now. I think I might have a little bit of an addiction, but it's getting bad.
What do you mean?
Really?
Well, I just found out about audio porn. Have you
Women are ridiculous.
Yeah.
This is
And
just like
I'm looking up really,
like-
really gruesome stuff. And my buddies are. I would talk to them about it, and they go quiet.
What is it? Dirty talking?
It's like
Or is it like?
It's the Donald Duck getting a blowjob MP3.
I
from
do
the
like
Nap-
cartoon
From the
porn.
Napster.
Is
Yes.
audio porn like just the squeaky noises?
no,
like the
it's
wet
like
pussy?
somebody being like, "You're my daughter."
Boy, I love having sex with you.
Yeah, it's a silent film.
Yeah, like 1920s, yeah. There's nothing I love more than putting my cock in your fanny. Bop, bop, ba-da, bop. That kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd like to listen to like a British girl audio porn, where she's like,
Sometimes Siri's
Well,
hot as
yeah.
hell, dude. You
Yeah.
get the right Siri going?
"What do you Siri?
Siri?
What do you mean
When she
hot
goes,
as
when she
hell?"
goes like this? Mm-hmm. You know
Yeah,
about that
that is
one?
kinda
You know about
horny.
that one?
Yeah.
Holy shit. When you're
Yeah.
like, hey Siri, and then you forget what you're going to say, and she goes, mm-hmm. And you're like, oh, what's up?
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, totally.
No, I want to hear a British girl be like, "Oh, you're boffing me
You're
fanny.
buffing me.
You're boffing me fanny."
Did they say boff?
I don't even
I didn't know
know.
you had little badger hands. Look at those guys.
What do you mean? I don't like. I'm very insecure about my
Sorry.
hands and my wrists.
Can you
Badger
put them,
hands.
Can you put them up? I am really insecure about mine.
No,
'cause of
I
how
don't want
big they
to.
are.
On
Can we do it?
on a video.
Can we do it? Do you see this nails with the Ferrari? You see what's going on here?
What is
Whatever
that?
you fucking-
Flames?
Look at, yeah, it's flames.
Did you pay someone to do that, or did they do the Chinese doctor's office as
I'm
well?
telling
Can
you,
we
I
do
did
it?
Molly. Somebody touched like this with my head with fake nails, and I immediately went and got them.
Wait,
so I
it
could
was
do
a
for
lesbian you
myself.
shared a bed with? She did that? and
No,
then
it
you-
was one of the influencers.
What?
Oh,
But then me and the lesbian got
in
fake nails.
Mexico.
Yes.
Dave.
How is Mexico? Is anyone even there? From what I see on the
Oh.
news, it seems like they're all here now.
No.
Mexico has got to be empty by now. It's like you look at the news, they're like, yeah, 8
There are
million
people there, but
people
it's
came
white
from
girls.
Mexico last month. And we're supposed to be mad at Joe Biden for that. I don't know. I only watch
I
Tucker.
love the little Mexican guys.
But how many more people in Mexico could there possibly be that they're
They
still
got,
coming?
they got a
here?
lot of guys. They got a lot of
There's
Mexicans.
no Mexicans
Yeah.
there. It's just all it's all Brooklyn.
You went to the vacation part.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's Mexicans there.
I think Mexico City's now a lot of just American
Yes.
hipsters.
Yes.
Like a lot.
A lot of people during COVID went
I love
to
when
Mexico
I love
City.
when cities have lazy names like that.
Mexico City?
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
funny.
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally. Do we have any like that?
Yeah, Texas City,
Oh.
Oklahoma City.
There is Texas City, yeah.
Yeah, Texas has a lot of lazy names.
New York City? Wow. Crazy that didn't come up first.
No, that's the best name in the world.
Yeah,
Wait, Jordan, Dave, can you cut
New
to
Amsterdam was a cooler name.
Can you
sick
put your
name.
hand up?
Wait, Dave, can you cut to their coverage and can we do this off? Dave, did you switch? I'm on the wide. No, go off the wide. First of all, don't ride the wides. I don't ride the wides. Okay? Sparingly with the
Look,
wides.
this is what
You
I
know
did.
who rides the wides is that lady who sat on the pylon,
Yeah, she's
that's true.
right.
the anti-Muslim pylon.
Yeah, yeah.
I said the best riff today where DeStefano said that he had a contractor coming into his house, and his wife was all upset with him because she was like, you don't even know what a backsplash is. And then we kind of unveiled that the contractor was fucking his wife, and I was like, talk about backsplash. He's splashing all over his back.
Yeah.
Joke went totally overlooked. I didn't even get a fist bump. Ian just barreled over me.
Yeah.
He doesn't understand.
BeInIan.com, Patreon.com.
Ian's
Support that.
overdosing on cigarettes, and he's like now he's on a different plan.
Do you see a tail bottom machine to suck out the smoke? Doesn't work.
What do you mean suck out the smoke?
Inside, so when
His body?
No, to suck it out of the when you rest it down instead of an ashtray, it pulls the smoke out and filters it into the air. Does nothing.
Oh,
But so now he thinks
I
it's
was
okay to just-
imagining like a machine that smokes the cigarettes for
You're really
him.
on this bionicle body thing.
Yeah, no, I got
Have you been
obsessed with
You
it.
Googled
know, what's his
Really?
name?
Yeah.
General Grievous, the guy at Star Wars Episode 3. He was mostly, he was once human,
Yeah.
but then he became mostly machine.
Mm-hmm.
You could be like that.
No, I was like, what if you needed a...
The Wachowski brothers.
Well, I was like, where are artificial hearts at? What's up with that technology?
Yeah, what about Jack's arms first?
Well, I would want the organs replaced.
Why? No one cares about the
everybody's doing
organs. If you have fucking big ass Jack's arms, like everyone would be respecting.
Remember the
it.
old Intel Inside commercials?
Yes.
Where you go into the computer?
Yeah.
That's what I want in here to be.
Just
You
chips.
want clean.
Like, you know when you're a kid, you look through a VCR?
Yeah.
That's what I want my insides to be.
Yeah.
And
Or
when
like
you're looking-
at the movies, the ride where you're like going down the film and
Yeah.
stuff. Yes.
Yeah.
And then
You know what was cool? My buddy got a cyst removed in her uterus, and the picture beforehand is that her uterus is all, or her ovaries all inflamed and fucked up, and there's a cyst next to it, just like pretending to be, and everything's inflamed, and then it shows it after, and if you zoom in on the cyst, I'll show it to you later. You can see a little face on it. I swear to God, where it looks like it's like no, and then now that the cyst
That's
is
why your
out.
phone storage is filled up. You got a bunch of weird medical videos.
Dude, I went into the doctor and I was like, give me all of her medical history. And they're like, this is not legal. And I stole the photos and took pictures of it. But now if you look at the insides, it's all clean.
She sees that Chinese
Speaking
guy.
of body modification, this episode is brought to you by BlueChew.com.
Oh my God.
Promo
I can't
code
believe they still let you do this.
Why?
Because of how much shit has been spoken about it.
Yeah, but
We don't talk shit about it.
Oh,
Like
I do,
literally,
I do,
we're
I do.
we fucking push those chewables like out to the entire
Did
world.
Ridge send you a wallet for me? Ridgeback?
No,
No,
I
but
got to
Nick has
talk
a
to that
bunch.
guy.
Oh,
No, I don't anymore.
You don't?
Mike Racine got mad at me.
Yeah. What is that about? That text?
I don't know, because people were bullying him for...
Because he says he had a joke about the Ridge wallet.
No, because he asked me for a Ridge wallet, because I
then
had
he threw
him.
it in the trash.
And then I gave it to him, and then he was doing a bit about it on stage where he talks about how much he hates it. And so I mentioned that, and then he got mad at me. He was like, why are people saying...
Oh, when we talked about
He
it.
was like, I didn't need a Ridge wallet. He got like mad. And I probably shouldn't be saying this because now it's going to be worse. But
He made me do a podcast in a
No,
bed
you
the
can
other
say
day
it
at a
because
hotel.
that's ridiculous.
Mhm.
Publicly, I'll say, Mike, that's ridiculous.
We love Mike Racine. He's a very
He's
funny
my boy,
comic.
but that's
He
absurd.
made me
Yeah.
do a podcast
Comics
in
are
a hotel
comics
room
are
bed
freaks.
the other
Yeah.
day.
Comics are freaks. The things we get upset about are like so like inconsequential.
Mhm.
They're all a bunch of borderline women, every one of them. Where they think
Is that
about
a type
it.
of trans, borderline woman?
Yeah.
Mhm. Borderline woman
Disorder.
disorder. Yeah. Yeah.
I got BWD.
Yeah.
I think all comics are a little borderline because you get the late night text that's like, "Hey, you're a bad friend. Just fuck you. You never did." And then the next day it's like, "Hey, I'm really sorry."
I don't get texts from anybody. Ever.
What?
Yeah.
What?
No, I don't get
I get
that.
those all the time. Oh my god.
Who's sending you that? Ian? Is it Ian? Brought to you by BlueChew.com. BlueChew is a chewable tablet. Because did you know that over 40% of Americans hate taking fucking pills?
They have swallowing issues.
They have
I
swallowing.
do have swallowing issues. I have to drink a full bottle of water after I take a pill, or else I'm worried I'm going to die. And then I'm worried that I'm going to have good things happen to me, but I won't be able to celebrate them because I'm worried I'm dead.
Honestly, I'm so good at taking pills. Because I'm vegan, so I have to take this huge stack every day to make sure I don't fucking give
You're still
myself...
doing that?
Yeah, I don't give
You're on
myself like
steroids?
nerve damage. No.
You're stacking?
Yeah, I just take a bunch of fucking pills, but I take like 15 horse pills. One sip. I take
In one?
all of them.
I threw up the other day because I tried to do 2 lysines.
What are you taking lysine for?
Your
What?
bones?
You got cold sores?
I had a canker sore on my tongue.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I've
I
had
have
them
one
my
right
whole
now.
life. What?
I have one right now.
They
Oof,
suck.
That's a nightmare. Or
Yeah.
a gel.
I get them from like any type of spice.
I get them from stress.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not like if I like cinnamon. Anytime I have cinnamon, I get a canker sore.
Cinnamon's gross.
Yeah.
I used to put it in, I didn't know that coffee could be good when I was younger. I thought you just put cinnamon in the fucking filter
Mm-hmm.
and it makes any coffee good coffee.
You do that?
I used to, but I used to down cinnamon constantly. A lot of cinnamon.
Really?
Yeah.
So
Is it good for you?
No, well, no, give me fucking ulcers.
no awkward visits to the doctor. You
No,
go,
yeah.
you talk to one of their licensed medical professionals. No awkward visits to the pharmacy. They send it to you directly to your home in discreet packaging. And guess what? They have 3 different types. They have sildenafil, tadalafil, and vardenafil.
Look how good he is.
No waiting rooms, no appointments. I like that. Imagine the waiting room at the fucking,
At the boner doctor?
yeah, some guy trying to have a conversation with
No,
you.
this guy's like about to fight.
Your dick doesn't work either,
Yeah.
huh? Yeah.
It's like the version of like not getting pussy, like at being at the diner at 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, promo code
feel what this feels like,
TAFS.
can
You
I-
get some kind of
That feels right.
deal.
Sorry. Is that
Yeah.
fucked up?
Hold it,
We got
hold
this
it
from the
regular.
set
Check
of,
this out. You want to
uh,
see something cool? Hold it regular. Cock it. All the way. There you go. And then put it in your mouth. Don't use the other hand, but just put it in your mouth. Now try to pull the trigger.
No, I can't.
What do you mean?
I can't do it.
Try to pull the trigger. You'll be physically.
I can't.
You just won't be able to do it.
I tased myself today and it's really hard.
For
Yeah.
being Ian podcast.
I can't do it. Can you do it?
No, I think
Wait.
it's not. You can't. Yeah. Well, I guess you can.
No, it wasn't in your mouth. Are you grossed out by my
No,
germs?
I mean it's just that the angle, because the barrel's so long, like you can't.
Would you let me
What?
pull the trigger?
Yeah, I don't give a
In
fuck.
your mouth?
Yeah, I don't want to put that in my mouth.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What if you just...
That's been in my ass.
I don't think I can do it on my face. But why?
Mhm.
That's so ridiculous.
Mhm. How
Or
about
maybe
a,
my
a
ear.
suicidal gay guy? He's putting a gun in his ass. There you go. Brought to you by BlueChew.
BlueChew.com promo code TAFS.
Yeah. Promo code TAFS. You get 20% off your first order.
And
of
you know
free
why he's
shipping.
suicidal? Because he
Oh!
can't maintain erection.
Yeah. What are you worried about? It's not real.
It's not real. It's a
But if I do this,
replica.
it won't kill me. It will just... It's really hard to get yourself to do it.
That's what they told
Oh my
Alec
God.
Baldwin.
Yeah.
It's not
Does that
real.
scare you?
What?
Can you
No,
do
it doesn't scare me.
Can you put it in your mouth?
Yeah.
So Alec Baldwin's going to be, he's been indicted.
Oh my God! Of all people.
Yeah.
What? Me?
Of all people.
I believe in nothing. I'm
Wow.
a fucking nihilist.
Jeez.
I have no opinions. I just listen to fucking pitchfork.com.
You know it's a toy gun, right?
I do. I know.
Yeah, it's a toy.
Yeah. Well, there's nothing to worry about.
You put it in your mouth and pull the trigger then.
I told you, it's dirty. I don't want to put that thing
Well,
on.
go like this.
I got to go on the road. I don't want to get sick again.
You're scared.
I'll put it to my head. You did it. You put it to my head and pulled the
All
trigger.
right, I'll do it then.
There you go.
Okay.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome back, and we're back, folks.
Yeah, promo code TAFS, BlueChew.com, no in-person doctor visits. You had to do the Zoom call. I didn't have to do that.
I did the Zoom call
Yeah.
right after a breakup, and I told the nurse practitioner that I was going through a breakup.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, "You don't have to tell me this." She was like, "That's."
Why is it called a nurse practice? Just call him a nurse.
I think it's better than a nurse.
No. Yes.
Yeah, I think and basically I think
school.
they kind of are like maybe better than a doctor in terms of they do.
Is
more
a
shit.
registered nurse the same thing as a nurse practitioner?
No, registered nurse is the one in the hospitals that have the
And
scrubs.
then there's a physician's assistant too.
And that's nothing. And then there's the nurse practitioner who prescribes drugs, can be a therapist.
The coolest and easiest one is phlebotomist.
Hmm.
What's that?
This is a person that draws blood.
What's the one that makes feet nice?
A podiatrist.
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 Yeah.
That's not a real doctor.
Man,
No,
I had
not
a
really.
sumo wrestler of a...
Anything with bones
Pedicure
is
lady.
not, you're not a doctor.
You know who's not a doctor, and people don't say it enough? The fucking
Dwayne The Rock
optometrists.
John. Oh, yeah.
Optometrists are not fucking doctors.
Well, that's what we were
Yeah.
talking
They're
about. the
just
blind
selling
guys.
glasses, and then I could learn that machine.
We were talking about this before
I
the
could
show.
learn that flippy machine
You know,
so
there's-
easy.
There's areas in towns where they just have like there's an eye and ear place or an eye infirmary or something. And there's always blind people around there,
Yeah.
and it's like, what are they going?
Loitering. Like EBT, like they're waiting for food.
Yeah, what do you go? You go to the doctor and like, yeah, you're still blind.
Wait, I've never seen that. Wait, they just loiter outside the
They're always
eyes?
by
Like
there.
in urgent care. Like
Really?
yeah. Like Hasidics around in urgent care is the same as blind people around these infirmaries.
I was in Best Buy
Maybe they
today,
give them things.
and there was a blind guy,
Mm.
and he needed help finding something,
Mm-hmm.
and there was a chick working there, and he did the move where she like, you know, they like link arms. She
Mm.
like helps him.
He's like, hold on now, let me get my stick in you, pussy.
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
was like, all right, play on player.
Mm-hmm.
How
He
much-
probably gets to, you know, touch women all the time.
Mm-hmm.
If he's looking for, I don't know, headphones or something.
If I was blind, what I would do is I'd cover my body in laser pointers, and I'd go to Times Square on New Year's Eve and be like, now I'm gonna get revenge on the world.
Yeah, you'd be like a
A villain.
superhero villain.
The
yeah.
blind man.
Laser
blind
pointers on you.
What's that?
Laser pointers on
Just
you.
covered in them, so they
Yeah.
hit blinds everybody
High
else.
powered.
Oh,
high
gotcha.
powered.
Going outward. Going
Yeah.
outward. I see.
That was a big thing in middle school. Was like, don't put it in people's eyes.
Mhm.
Oh, I
Yeah.
remember I had one. Put it in everybody's eyes. Favorite thing to do.
Yeah.
Real
Yeah.
troublemaker.
It's really, we have a laser to measure distances here, and I get him in the eyes all the time.
Mhm.
Really?
Yeah.
It's fun.
Yeah, he does center of the forehead. He's like, you're Indian.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good. We have a big laugh about that.
Do you think you could play off being blind if you went out into the street and pretended to be blind? Do you think you could do the movements?
Yeah.
What are
That's
they?
actually something we
this
have
it? Is
planned
this
for
a
the
plan?
Adam Friedland
Yeah,
show.
we're
This
gonna
is
do
one of
a
our
man
remote
on the
segments.
street kind of
Really?
thing. Yeah, where I
Yeah.
grab tits.
Blind,
Yeah.
blind guy, rapist.
You're going to
yeah.
be the blind guy?
Yeah, well, Nick, it's gonna be like we've been talking a lot about this, but like an impractical joker. So I'll have an earpiece in, and then Nick will be like, you know, grab that lady's tits, and I'll
Mm.
have to do it.
How about a show called Impractical Milkers, and it's just women with enormous tits,
Yeah, yeah.
and they're walking around the streets of Manhattan with their giant tits exposed. And then there's a bunch of guys in the room, and they're like, "Those are huge tits. That's awesome."
This is impractical.
That's
Those are impractical, but
yeah,
they're
they're
awesome.
like, "That's
Impractical
fucking
tits.
awesome."
That's what your
sweet."
grandma
And
was
then-
saying about Maya. Those are impractical tits.
Yeah,
My
Impractical
grandma was
Milkers.
hating. No, my grandma was like acting like a girlfriend, like an ex-girlfriend. She was kind of being competitive a little bit. She was like, "I hope you're enjoying your honeymoon."
Oh my God.
Yeah, she said that
She
too.
wanted you to come alone to spend time with her on her last visit with you.
Don't say that.
Sorry, on your second.
I tell you,
last
you know
visit.
who'd love to go on a honeymoon is Bear.
Yeah,
A bear?
Yeah, like
yeah,
a
an
bear.
astronaut
Because of
bear.
honey?
Yeah, they love honey.
Yeah, astronaut bear.
Or some bees.
Yeah, some bees. They'd like
Yeah,
to.
They would
yeah.
love. I bet you a bunch of bees would love to go on a honeymoon.
I bet you they would.
Bunch of space bears.
Mhm. Honeymoon would be a nice nickname for a Chinese lady.
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing, honeymoon?
That's great.
It would also be a nice slur for a guy trying to fuck a Chinese lady.
Yeah.
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 A guy, a Vietnam veteran. Yeah.
Mhm.
It's like,
You're going to pretend to be a blind guy? I don't think there are any white blind guys.
what's that?
They're all black. All black. All blind people are black.
Well, we're,
Show me a white guy who's blind. Go ahead. Find one.
what's that?
Let's go find a white guy who's blind. You won't see one. Nobody's going to believe you. You got to get a black guy. Reggie Conquest.
Val Kilmer, the Saint.
Mm-hmm.
No, sorry. Is it the Saint?
The same, he's a killer.
There's a movie where he's blind.
Uh-huh.
I think.
Daredevil.
Scent of a woman.
No, it might be just called Blindness. What's the Val Kilmer?
Blind.
Dave, what's the Val Kilmer movie where he's blind? It's called Blind.
Dave, also, can you bring my beer that's on the table? I brought you a beer. There's another one on the table.
Why'd you give him 2 beers?
I don't fucking know.
Once we pay Dave in beer.
Dave's like a
So
little
Blue
bit.
Chew, they got sildenafil, tadalafil, and vardenafil. So you got all three.
Vardenafil?
Vardenafil.
Yeah. You probably had a couple of those inside of you.
You think?
Ooh.
Only one.
Which one? Cialis?
No, only one time have I had a guy with a blue chew.
Uh-huh.
You know about this. I
You've
want to take a
said it.
blue chew and see what happens.
Oh, it's
Big
nice.
clit?
It's
Is it
nice
big
for
clit?
girls. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Have you seen the
Okay, well, they got 3 plans: active, busy, and popular. Oh, 4 plans: pro, and pro is
Pro is like if you're like a James Bond type.
Yeah.
You're fucking multiple times a day.
Whoa, what is pro?
Pro is they send you 34 pills a month, and if you get the 45 milligram sildenafil, 34 months, $120 a month.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
It's a great deal.
That's
It is a
basically
great deal.
cable.
It's
Yeah.
a great deal.
Yeah.
That's basically, you could get that or fucking Univision.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
You can get that or the Disney Plus Hulu bundle.
Let me ask you this. Would
Yes.
you rather lose your vision or watch Univision?
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, that's another segment
too
on the
hard.
show is street hypotheticals.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna be
Okay.
doing that.
Yeah.
Give me another one, but
Um,
with a reference that I know, which is none.
You don't know
what
Univision?
No,
is?
what? No.
Oh, it's
It's
like
the-
Mexican
It's
television.
the Spanish language channel on
Oh
TV.
yeah, gotcha.
Univision.
Gotcha. Like fuzzy. Like
But you really
fuzzy.
don't know anything. Wait, what do you know, Jordan?
Now I've
She
learned.
just knows comedians with long
I don't-
fingers.
I
You know the
don't even
long-fingered
know
comedian.
She
any
knows
of
how long
those.
Hassan Minhaj's fingers are.
Yeah, right.
I don't know very much.
Do you feel like you have an expert woodworking?
I just know practical things. I don't
Have you ever
care
seen
about other
101 Dalmatians? You know what that is?
Yes.
Okay, so you know
Can you do
something.
a dovetail joint?
I've seen a lot of movies.
Yeah.
I can do a dovetail joint. I can roll a blunt. I can do anything that it needs to be done. But I don't have stupid. I don't know. I just found out that
Can
the
you
Foo
do
Fighters was the
Can you
lead singer of
do
Nirvana. or whatever.
magic tricks, like card tricks?
Yes, I can.
Really, I'm playing with a deck of cards the other night, and I was like, I've never in my life ever once learned a single card
I
trick.
can do one.
I know one.
It's bad.
Why? I was like, I'm
I
definitely.
learned it at Boy Scouts.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They teach you magic there?
I was a Cub Scout for like a couple of weeks.
Uh-huh.
I can
you know,
throw
you know
a
what
found out
Cub,
about-
Cub Scouts are probably like is a honeymoon.
Uh-huh.
Well, they're bears.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I did it for a couple of weeks until I found out about the.
People used to call me Tub Scout.
No, because you were fat.
Yeah.
And what
Really?
would you scout? Chocolate.
Food.
Yeah.
How fat were you?
200 pounds in 6th grade. I found a picture the other day. I found a picture, a fat picture. Let's see if I have it.
Sixth grade.
Oh
Sixth
my
grade.
God.
Let's see if I
LeBron James is like 250.
You look like
Does
LeBron
that sound-
James.
does that
You're
sound not
80%
realistic?
of LeBron.
Does that sound not realistic? Here,
What?
I'll show you a couple years before I was my biggest, and maybe I'm wrong about the weight size, but this picture is fucking hilarious.
Imagine if she's lying.
Here's a video
Yeah,
of
let me see a
my
big nasty one.
here's a video of my
Can you get fat
brother-in-law.
enough as a kid that you have to take the short bus to school?
You're so fat, you're retarded.
Yeah.
I
It's
wasn't
like a
that fat.
disability.
I think so. Oh, 100%. You
'Cause it
can
has
you can be put in retard class.
Oh, the short bus
because
is
you're-
for physical disabilities
Yeah,
too, right?
right,
Yeah,
yeah.
so yeah, I'm sure.
It's got the,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. Oh, totally.
All right, here was me before I was at my fattest.
I love
but
the
there-
kneeling
that?
buses because they'll kneel for fat people, and
What's
that's got
the
to.
kneeling bus?
They have the buses that got like hydraulics
For
or like
Muslims?
a fucking. They're like a cholo bus, where it's like,
Oh, yeah.
you know, it like goes down.
Oh,
Like
that's
hydraulic?
sick.
Yeah. And like the bus will. You've seen them kneeling buses, and then the front of the bus will lower below
That's
the
for
curb.
handicapped people.
Yeah, but they'll do it for fat people, and that's got to be like if it syncs up when they step
Public
on
buses,
right as
yeah,
it's going
public
down.
buses have
Is
that.
this 200? No.
No, you look like Tim Dillon. That's
Let me
very
see.
funny.
God damn. Can we show the camera?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I got bigger.
Dude, you're
it's gonna be out of focus.
I'm a
you're
adorable.
Leslie mom.
Wait, look at this. Let me do
You're
a better
Leslie
one.
mom.
Let me do a better one. Look at this. Watch
Damn.
this.
Damn, you're
Okay,
you're
this
a
is my
sturdy
cousin.
Woman.
This is my cousin. Uh-oh. Look who can't get on the rock.
Oh damn.
Let me see. You couldn't get on a rock.
That's my cousin. Then look at me in the lower left.
Oh, you were like just rolled down. You're like Sisyphus.
I can't get up there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was a big fat fatty.
You probably have to sit back down.
I was on a lot of
You're out of
pills.
frame.
You're on
Everybody
pills?
can see your penis, Dandruff.
This is a low budget fucking ad.
No, it's not. It's actually incredible. It's an incredible ad.
That's
No,
why
it's
we
not.
want to.
They're sponsors of the
We
show.
want to do their ads. Like
Yeah.
more bigger than this. We want to shoot stuff.
Yeah.
Just have you banging Dulce from the back with a big blue chew dick.
That-
no,
that
Oh,
wouldn't be
no,
an
no,
ad.
I would
no,
say-
no,
put it in
no,
an
no,
ad.
no,
Yeah.
no.
No, but we put narrative in it, and emotion, and feeling.
No, so it opens and it's fucking like it's a swarthy guy on the subway and he's got like a backpack with him and it's packed and it's like real intense, right? And then he's going through the train stations and he gets out and it's Times Square on New Year's. He pulls fucking kills a bunch of people, right?
Yeah.
And then the detectives are interviewing him. And they're like, so you did this because you're Muslim? And he's like, no.
I got the pro pack.
Yeah, something else is wrong with me. And they're like, you could have just taken a Blue Chew. And he's like, what?
What?
Oh, yeah.
What?
I didn't need to kill
Yeah,
someone.
that's good. That's
Yeah.
good. Like the Snickers ads.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, or we
What?
get
I'm not
Khloe-
Danny DeVito anymore.
Khloe Kardashian, and she's cheersing a police
That's the
officer's
big.
penis.
That's the big
Yeah.
girl, right?
Whichever one was in
Kanye's
the
just
Pepsi.
shooting Jews and they just pop
gender.
a Blue Chew.
What?
What?
Kanye's not shooting Jews.
Hey, I didn't say it.
Apparently. Oh yeah, we got party lights.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
We got the party lights and show
That
the
made me
bisexual
immediately
lighting,
wanna drink.
A24 style.
Yeah, show off the lights. That's not it.
That was all. That was
That's
bad.
for monologue.
I think it's number 1, Dave. It's preset number 1.
Preset 1 is Euphoria style.
I want Euphoria style.
That's not doing it. That's not it either.
No.
That's Doctor.
That looks terrible. That looks kind of cool.
Yeah,
this is cool.
nice.
This is moody.
So tell us about the time you got raped.
Yeah. Tell us about your rape.
Well,
Yeah.
I was an open micer.
Uh-huh.
About
and how much?
That,
how much-
that old tale.
Yeah.
And how much did you weigh?
290 pounds. I popped a Blue Chew.
I'm gonna need this. Yeah.
I haven't seen any Euphoria lights yet.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
Dave,
the
why are you doing
preset
it?
got overridden.
Oh.
Great.
Yeah.
1 month.
Yeah.
1 month.
It took a month, yeah.
It
What
took
are
a
we in
month,
now?
and
We're in
we
bisexual
can't even
mode?
get the
No,
fucking
this is
bisexual lighting when we just
This
won.
is the regular one. These still need to be done. This hair light is
Yeah,
it
it's flickering.
flickers, so
Yeah.
that needs to be figured out.
Who put these?
We had like 4 different people do the
Yeah.
change the fucking thing.
Yeah, we
Don't
keep
you just
bringing
need
in
those big
we
balloons?
keep bringing in different guys
have
with
like a-
scarves on. They're like, no, it's terrible.
Yeah.
We do it all new, and
Yeah.
then they change it. Each guy
And
has
like
a different.
amateur.
Every guy,
yeah.
different scarf.
Yeah.
Same guy.
And then a
pretending
camera,
to be
and then
different
like
guy.
a DP will come in and they'll be like, "This is wrong," and they'll change it, and then the fucking gaffer guy will come in and he'll change it back.
Yeah, who do you trust? You
Nick.
can't trust the
I only,
gaffer.
literally the only person in the world I trust. Is Nick.
Gaffer guy loses Sharpie, gets so mad about it. That's a gaffer thing.
Oh, it's a gaff. That's a gaff.
That's a gaff thing.
Yeah, he says the N word. That's a major gaff.
Major gaff.
Huge gaff.
Or he gets mad when you
That's
say
why
the
they
N-word.
call it that, because on the set they'd hire guys with Tourette's because
Yeah,
they couldn't
yeah.
get any other jobs.
Oh yeah, 'cause they
Except
put
be
them
on
in
the
dark
ladder.
rooms,
Yeah.
Yeah, because in the silent film era, that was the only job you could do because
Right.
everything else, it mattered what noises were made.
Yeah, you can't hear.
So yeah, if you could hear what was going on in silent films, it was just guys with Tourette's screaming the N-word. And they're like, yeah,
Doing the lights.
yeah, he's gaffing.
He's gaffing.
He's doing a Joe Biden. He's doing a Hunter Biden.
Yeah. Was
If
that
the crew was here right now, that would get a huge laugh.
you got a big crew?
What
We
for
do,
the
we will.
for the episodes?
For the real
we
episodes.
we have 2 camera ops. We
Yeah.
have 3 camera ops, and then we have someone in the control room.
This
and then
is
we
go-
also have someone doing interview prep.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then eventually, like, we'll have.
The
people
plan is
writing.
the Wednesday episodes are going to be this kind of garbage. It'll just be a video podcast.
This is garbage?
Well, I mean, it's
I'm here
podcast.
for the garbage.
Yeah, you're here for the
Okay.
garbage. Yeah.
It's not like it's just like it's not produced.
Just a garbage. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
we
right.
got Christian Bale coming in.
No,
and
it's
we're gonna-
okay.
we
We
got a
have
whole
2
thing.
celebrity guests, one on Wednesday and one on Monday. We're shooting the next 2
I'm the
episodes.
one on Wednesday. What's the next celebrity guest?
No, this is
Simon
Tuesday.
Cowell.
Oh, this is
we have
Tuesday.
Simon Cowell
We
coming.
have Simon Cowell, yeah, and then we
Yeah.
have what's his name, Ruben Studdard,
We have Simon Cowell. We have Stuart Little is going to be.
the
Oh,
mouse.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. I heard he was working again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have
Ken Bone.
I can't believe
Ken
how
Bone.
many animal jokes that you've made in one.
huh?
You've made so many animal.
That's
animal
the only
bits.
kind of comedy I
I
can
kind of
actually
like
do.
Can I-
it. I'm
wait,
kinda
can I
into
say
it.
Animals or history.
I'll
Yeah.
say this live because I
Or
think
weird.
a lot of our
I like
fans
the way
know
you're
who this
aging,
guy is.
you know.
No, I've always been this way.
Well,
What do you mean?
What way?
you're just moving away from edgelord into
No, that was
adorable
really
animal
only
puns.
Cumtown. Like I really wasn't an edgelord guy.
What do you
Cumtown
mean?
it was funny to do those jokes because I hate comedy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So you do the worst.
But I like this.
And
You're going to
then-
be one of these guys who, like you. My dad chiseled a bear that was holding a gun, and he was like, "Get it? Because it's arm bears instead of bear
it's
arms."
just take me to the honeymoon,
Yeah,
asshole.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's going to be you.
That will
I can't
be.
wait.
Yeah. Well, Salt
wait.
Lake City this weekend. They'll be at Wise Guys.
Can I feel how this feels?
Yeah. Feels cool, huh?
Yes.
Like imagine that's just blasting my
Yeah,
organs.
say
And
something.
I'm like, what did you do?
Say something mean about me.
Why did you do that to me?
Okay.
200 pounds in 6th grade?
Being Ian with Jordan?
Oh my
And also, I just want to add before we leave.
Being in, and then it's with Jordan, but it's WIDTH.
Yeah.
You get it? Hold on, did you hear what I said?
Yeah, that would have been funny.
With-
Oh,
yeah, being in-
because
That
I'm
was so
fat.
funny. You weighed that much when you were in 6th grade?
Yeah.
You know what? Tell that to my boob sweat at the time. Tell that to my boob sweat that was funny, okay? Me having to stuff little tissue papers under there to keep it from just running down my Joe Boxer shirt, huh?
That makes
Tell
me,
it to my boob sweat.
that honestly, Jordan, that makes me want to throw up.
Yeah,
So,
me too.
okay, so I just want to reiterate, Monday, the talk show resumes on a regular schedule. It'll be Mondays for the talk show, Wednesdays for the Adam Friedland Show podcast, which is what this is, I guess. And then
Oh, you're
What are you whispering
You're
about?
upsetting him. She's mocking your hands again.
my
No, I wasn't.
hands.
No, I wasn't.
Yeah.
I honestly, I don't mind the hands.
I wasn't saying that.
I
was
don't
saying
mind
that-
the
I was
hands.
saying
I
that
don't
it's
mind.
good.
I don't mind
I
that.
like that the level of control you've taken over. I like the watching. you-
Whatever. At least I didn't weigh that much when I was in 6th grade.
How much do you weigh now?
I was saying
199.
What's that?
145.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah, me.
Yeah.
I
You
weigh.
think?
I thought it would be closer to 200, honestly.
Oh
Yeah.
my
I'm
God.
sorry. I don't know.
Oh my God.
Anyway, thanks for joining us.
Hey, thanks for joining us. Okay. And then finally, wait, what was the last?
How
Oh
much
yeah,
do you
Philly.
weigh?
Philly this weekend.
What?
What?
Like 108 pounds, I think.
Yeah.
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 Shut the fuck up.
He's a classic twink. Yeah.
I weigh about 97 pounds.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And it's mostly dick weight too.
That's
It's-
not
He got a
Yeah,
heavy
true.
one.
I have
Nick got a
hollow
heavy
bones.
one. Yeah. He's got bird's bones, but he's got a heavy cock. That's my best friend,
You
dude.
have a heavy-
Thank you for joining us, guys. That's a wrap. What you're mocking me behind my back in front of people?
I
now?
asked him if he had a heavy cock.
He's got a heavy one, dude.
Does he really?
Like honestly, we had to put it on a you know when truckers have to weigh their.
You
Good
think
night,
you
everyone.
think I look like I weigh 200 pounds?
No, I'm just giving you a hard
Is it
time.
my track? Is it your tracksuit?
It's a great tracksuit.
No, you don't weigh 200 pounds. You weigh like 190.
I weigh 145.
I weigh 140.
And I really hope that I'm bleeding through my tampon into this Ferrari tracksuit.
Well, it's
I
red.
hope that that's getting into
Yeah,
it.
it'd be fine.
All right, Dave, you cut it.
My period blood is black.
What's Italian for menstrual?
I hope I shit.
I don't know. I don't speak Italian.
Menstrio.
Rossi. What would they call it? Yeah. Flossi, Rossi.
Yeah, yeah.
Ziti.
The red. Yeah.
Spaghetti sauce.
It would be like
Rossi.
something dramatic.
Yeah.
It'd be like like the red wave or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for joining us, everybody.
Thanks for joining us,
This has
guys.
been, yeah.
Good night.
Good night. Yeah, and then we'll go to. Okay. Cool.
That's
Fade to
so
black, that's
nice.
dramatic.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
All right.